Today is Good Friday. That means Easter is just 2 days away, and of course we generally consider Easter the end of season here in Southwest Florida. Of course, season can have a lot of meanings. Today we are talking about our real estate market season, and we are getting a grade, and here to give us that report card, our real estate contributor Denny Grimes. And I guess season, as we say, can mean a lot of things. One thing we know, traffic will be a lot slower out there, or a lot faster on the roadways, I should say, less cars, but I guess for a selling market that's probably not a good thing now. Folks head out of town.
Right. Well, a couple things. You know, this year Easter is later, so we had an extra few weeks. So I'm going to give a report card on the first quarter. We don't have April's numbers yet, but we're going to kind of evaluate the market on the first quarter. We saw a decrease in activity right after the ball season was over. So, but sales are still moving on, and so I'm going to categorize our residential market in 3 sections. Number one, I'm going to grade the number of sales. And here we have a mixed bag. Single-family home sales are down from last year, and multifamily home sales are up 13%. But all in all, put in that perspective, we're having a better year this year than last year, based on quarter one, and last year was a record year.
So we're starting to see at least a little bit of turnaround in the numbers. I guess the other question is the numbers being the value of the homes and with the prices that they're selling at.
Yeah, I would have to grade, if number of sales would get an S for satisfactory, prices would get an N. I had a lot of those in school, needs improvement. And although they're inching up, and I think the prices last month were basically 101,000. So finally, we're above 100,000, but we're still way below where we need to be. But that's about a 25% rise from the bottom of the market. So they're moving in the right direction, but prices still have to creep up for our economy to get cranking again. So I would give that an N. The other thing we are watching is inventory. Now we're down 50% from the peak, and we are every month whittling away at the stacks of inventory out there. In fact, some buyers and even agents are complaining sometimes because there's not enough to look at. So that's a good sign. As inventory drops, that'll put upward pressure on prices, and as prices rise, sellers get a little more happy, and builders can go back to work. So we are seeing a little pickup in the building activity as well.
Want to start to see a happy medium in the balance. Lastly, if people didn't get their houses sold now, they don't have to wait until next season. They can still keep that thing on the market and keep showing it.
Absolutely. It's a wives' tale. You have to get it sold in the season. Sales in the first quarter and second quarter are almost identical. We're 28% sell in each of the quarters, so it's not too late if the seller wants to sell their property.
All right, Denny Grimes, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be back with a check of your weather and traffic and top stories coming up.